So in today's Vlogmas, I want to talk about how what's the word that I'm looking for? Well, first I want to talk about a planner. I want to talk about how I want to try to organize 2018 and maybe hopefully it'll help me get to where I want to go in 2018. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I've gone through a couple of planners in the last 2 or 3 years. I've tried the Erin Condren planner, which I like in some ways, but it got way too expensive. I spent so much money after the Erin Condren planner. Like, I was constantly buying stickers and sets, and that adds up. And I just never wanted to use the Erin Condren without the stickers, so I just got rid of that completely. Plus, it's a spiral notebook, which I'm not really a fan of. And then I tried the Filofax system, which was fine. Still could use stickers, but I don't know, I just kind of got over it. And then an Etsy company called, or an Etsy store called Rushkerville made planners, and I bought one and I never used it, and it's the end of the year, so I can't do anything about it now. And it was so thick, it was a page for every single day, and it was a spiral notebook. I just couldn't use it because it was this year was such a slow start. It didn't go the way, it was such a slow year, it didn't go the way that I wanted, so I never could really use it because most of the time I'd just be at home doing stuff, so I didn't need an hourly layout. So then I also started going to the bullet journal, which I liked a lot, but then I grew tired of that too. I don't really know if it was that I grew tired of it. I felt like I couldn't get the creativity that I wanted. I felt like part of it just wasn't doing much for me, the system. And I felt jealous of everybody's layouts. But yeah, and I just kept wanting to buy different colors and all of that stuff, and I still have some left, and I'm still going to use them for things, but I'm not going to use them as an actual planner. So this year, what did I try out? It is the Passion Planner. So I was actually tempted to try this before I got the bullet journal. I was asking my friends about it, but I just kind of felt like maybe I wouldn't like it, but I don't know. Now I bought it, and it's also a little bit cheaper than Rushkerville and Erin Condren, and bullet journals are cheaper. They're like 20 bucks each, but I wanted a system again. I wanted a pre-made system, and maybe if I actually sat down and tried this, it would help me out. So the Passion Planner is designed to try to help you with your goals in life, which is what I need. I'm someone who wants to do a lot and sometimes has a lot to do, but I can't get it organized in a way that I need it to be organized. Like, for example, Vlogmas right now, it's just all over the place, and something like this would help me out, and just stuff in general. So the one thing that just starts off with, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. So the beginning starts out with like a passion roadmap, so you'd have your wish list, and then where you want to be in 1 year, 3 months, 3 years, your lifetime, and then you're just creating stuff for your plan. And then here it gives you like a how-to on the whole thing. You don't have to use it you never have to use something exactly the way that they design it, but it's there just in case. Yearly calendar for 2018 and 2019, which is always nice. Got your holidays, because I can never remember when a holiday is a holiday, except for like 4th of July and Christmas and Valentine's Day. But we know when I need to go to the post office, and then it's closed, and I'm like, really? So it starts out with January. I got the dated because that's how I like it. I know a lot of people like undated, so if they don't use it for a period of time, they can just go back and, you know, add dates in. I don't know, just something about that particular layout I don't like. So even if I were to not use this for like 2 weeks, I would just rather have an empty 2 weeks than have an undated planner and add that in. I'm weird. Maybe I'm weird. Monthly calendar, and what I like is that you can divide it by, okay, so you have months focus, people to see. That's always nice when I'm in Toronto, because that's the only time I really see people now. Places to go, a not to-do list. Don't insult yourself on the regular. Personal projects, work projects, which is pretty cool. Then you have a weekly layout, basically. It's all done by weeklies. And then you have your hourly stuff. So then you have this week's focus and the good things that happen, because you're not allowed to insult yourself in this. You can criticize yourself, but you cannot insult yourself. And then at the end of every month, there's like a monthly reflection. So you have some questions that you can answer if you so wish to. So this one says, what was the most memorable part of this past month? What were the 3 biggest lessons? How are you different between this past month and the month before it? What are you grateful for? 3 things that you can improve on. So again, you can criticize yourself, but don't insult yourself. And that's pretty much all that is. And then you have some stuff in the back, like kind of like a bullet journal type of thing, where there's plain paper, graph paper. So if you wanted to do some sort of bullet journal-esque things, like if you wanted to track the books that you are reading, which is a popular bullet journal page, you would draw, or if you wanted to be creative about it, you would draw a bookshelf and some books and then color it in, or you can just make a list. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm excited to try this out. I'm excited to see where this takes me. Maybe this will work for me. It's very, very difficult for me personally to find planners that really work for me. I tried many kinds of planners, all the ones that I just listed, but I've also tried pre-made planners from like Target and Walmart, and they never really worked for me either. But we'll see how this goes. So if you have tried the Passion Planner, let me know how you like it, or if you've tried any of the ones that I've talked about, feel free to leave a comment and tell me how you like it. If you want to follow me on my social media, I have my usernames down here. If you want to send a letter or anything, I have my PO box address right up here. Patreon and last video over here, and coffee/tip jar down below in the info box and pinned comment. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.